piano lesson, a continuation of what we learned last time, naming the piano keys. Now, I would like us to look at creating triads and chords on piano. What is a triad? We start with a triad. A triad is a set of 3 notes superimposed on each other to create an agreement that we shall call harmony. What is a chord? A chord is a set of 4 notes superimposed on each other to create agreement, and the agreement, we called it harmony. Different notes of the scale do agree, whereas others do not agree. We shall create triads on key C. On the illustration here, Do, Mi, So. This is the first triad. The triad of notes Do, Mi, So. This one agrees when played with the piano. Every other triad that I have written for you here also do agree. And which are the notes that do agree? Any third creates a very impressive agreement, that is harmoniously. A triad is made up of 3 notes. The third, and the fifth. As we shall be learning, we shall know what kind of a third. It could be a minor third or a major third, depending on the key. It could be a diminished fifth or a major fifth. It could be different from one key to the other. This is a major third. This is an augmented fifth. So, from the scale of C major, from the scale of key C, we shall create the following triads. Triad 1 is made up of Do, Mi, So. When sounded together, they sound very harmonious. Triad 2, Re, Fa, La. When sounded together, they sound harmonious. Triad 3, Mi, So, Si. They sound harmonious. Though most of the time you'll find that we don't use this in harmonizing because they form to disagree with some other notes from other chords. And then chord 4, Fa, La, Do. They follow each other that way. Now these are the triads of key C. We go to the next level of forming chords from triads. We form chords from triads by doubling the root note of the chord. This is the root note. Every note you can see here is the root note. This is the root note of the chord. Root note of the chord. So most of the time we double the root note, or in case it is a minor triad, we double the third. For example, it would not have any harm for us to double Do in triad 4. So when we double one note to form 4 notes playing together or sounding together in agreement, that is what we call a chord. For example, do, mi, so, and then we double our tonic note. Do, re, fa, la, re, mi, so, si, mi. We double the root note. Triad 1. Do, mi, so. Triad 2. Re, fa, la. Triad 3. Mi, so, si. Triad 4. Fa, la, do. Triad 5. So, si, re. Triad 6. La, do, mi. Triad 7. Si, re, fa. Do, mi, so. When we play triads, we may create chords from them. We usually double the root note. On creating chords on a piano, we play the tonic triad, that is the mother triad, and double the root. For example, triad 1 is do, mi, so. We play it and double the root. Do, we play it on the left hand side. Do, do, mi, so, do. So we get our first chord. We have created it from triad 1. We can create from the triad 2, 3, 4, 5 up to triad 8, which is the same as triad 1. And how do we do this? We double the root. Do, re. We play the lower do, re, mi, fa, so, la, si, do. All the time on these chords. Let me remove this mark. This one should be now higher, and as these others will be. That's a mark to denote that it's a higher note. So we shall play do, mi, so, do. We play them together, that will sound do. We can play it as a whole octave or just a single note. So what I would want you to note is that between the root note and the note that we double is an octave, and between the tonic, this is the lower tonic to the upper tonic, there is an octave. Between the lower tonic to the upper tonic is an octave. Between the upper tonic to the mediant, there is a third. Between the tonic to the dominant, there will be a fifth, the difference of a fifth. That is the formula that we use for any major scale. So these are notes of a major scale, key C. Let us play the first chord, doubling the root note. That is the first chord. The second chord, we've doubled re. Third one, the fourth chord, the fifth chord, the sixth chord, la, do, mi, the seventh chord, si, re, fa, the final chord, chord 8, do, mi, so. As you have noted, we have doubled the root note. What shall I say? What shall I render?